to the channel. My name is Sherelle, and in this video we will be exploring the Wynn Buffet. This is my first time on the other side of the strip and at this buffet, so I was super excited to share this with you. The buffet at the Wynn Las Vegas is one of the most expensive buffets on the strip, starting at about $60. I would definitely recommend going during the lunch options. That's what we did because it was actually more on the affordable side for us. If you go during dinner, it can range up to $80 and going up. I will say that the Wynn has one of the most beautiful lobby entrances that I've seen. I have never stayed on this end of the strip, so I would love to start reviewing some of the hotels on this end, as I would love to see how the rooms are at the Wynn as well as the other attractions on this end of the strip. Now, to get to the buffet at the Wynn, it is super easy. Just follow the signs. They do start in the lobby area, so we just followed the areas down to the buffet, which took about maybe 5 minutes. You do have to walk through the casino and you'll be right there. One thing about the buffet at the Wynn, you do have to make your reservations in advance. We had our reservation for a Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. We did arrive early, as you do have to line up so that they can queue everyone together who also have similar time slots. So we wanted to make sure we were able to find the buffet and get into our time slot. Once checked in, we did get checked in exactly at 11:30. We did sit in this open space area, which I thought was very beautiful as the weather was nice and it had a lot of great direct sunlight. They did give us a drink menu. Anything alcoholic was extra, which we did not do this time, but I wanted to also walk around the buffet to see the options. As I said, this was my first time here, so I wanted to see how this layout was this buffet, as well as get an eye out of what things I wanted to add and try first. Now, this buffet does have a lot of options for breakfast, brunch, so I would recommend walking the entire buffet just to see what options are. I wasn't sure of the layout of this buffet, so it was great to walk around and look at the different stations, from Mexican to the meat carving station. They had a salad station and the pizza area, which I showed earlier. I will say that each area was well maintained. They did constantly fill food as people were taking options. Some of the food was served in small portions, some where you could put as much as you want on your plate. So I do like the variety at this buffet. It does create a good mix. For this buffet, me and my sister did decide to share options, as there was a lot of food options and we wanted to be able to try as much as we could. So we each grabbed something different so that way we could all try different things on each other's plates. As I was walking around, my sister did grab some food options for us, so we will try those shortly, but I wanted to go around. They have a beautiful design of this buffet, and since this was my first time here, I wanted to capture as much as I could, as much as possible. Like I said, me and my sister did grab things to share. We shared her ube French toast, my Cinnabon. I also got some carved meat as well as mashed potatoes. I also tried the spinach dip on the way back to the table, and that was delicious. That was one of the highlights of the stay, and I would definitely recommend trying a little bit of everything and sharing, because there's so many food options, you're not going to be able to get through everything. I will say one of the areas that this buffet excels at is their desserts. They have a huge dessert area with so many different options, sugarless, vegan. I would definitely try their dessert options. Like I said, sharing is the best thing here because there's so many food options, so we did that as well. Now the desserts are served similar to the other food options where there's a mixture of small dish options, or you can put as much as you want on your plate. I do like this mixture because certain things I do like them to be pre-cut, like these cakes that we can share. And as you can see, me and my sister did share a lot of things. That ube cheesecake was one of my favorites. I can't wait to go back to try that again. But I would definitely recommend sharing as much as you can, just so you can get a little bit of everything. Now, if you don't have anyone to share with you, that's okay. I do feel that the portions are small enough so that you can finish everything in one sitting. As you can see, the dessert options are served just like the main meal options, where they're not big portions, so you can try as much as you possibly can. Now, around the time we were about to leave, I noticed that they started putting out late lunch dinner options. They put out this crab boil as well as other dinner options. They also had crab legs and additional seafood items. So I would recommend, we went at 11:30 a.m. I would recommend either 12 or 12:30, just so you can get a little bit of both options, as they did have these mini burgers that I didn't get to try, which I will be going back to try the Wynn Buffet again. I will be planning another visit to this buffet just to make a better, accurate decision on if it's a good buffet or not. I've only had the lunch portion, so I would like to be here for dinner, even though it's on the pricier side. But what I'm hearing, it is worth it, so I will keep you posted. During my next visit to the Wynn, I will also plan on staying here because I do want to stay here at least once to stay at this hotel. It was pretty on the lighter side this visit, but again, this is Wednesday in the afternoon, so we did decide to walk around before heading out. If you enjoy travel content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it on YouTube, as it helps our community grow. We will be posting more videos from Las Vegas, so do check out the playlist that's listed in the description box below, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.